as Johnny MAGA put it, the mood over at CNN is a little bit bleak as of late now that they realize Biden's lawfare scheme isn't stopping Trump. Not even a little bit.
I know that this might be maybe the only trial that we see of Donald Trump this year. Is it time for Democrats to move on and look at the fundamentals of this race and not see these trials as somehow this X factor that's going to have a huge influence on how this thing turns out in November?
Yeah, I think that we have to, because the fundamentals right now, frankly, are depressing. And we have all of these events, and they change little or nothing.
My guy said, hey, look, man, it ain't working. We need to come up with a new plan. This whole trying to keep him in court, to keep the public away from being able to elect him is not working. It's actually backfiring super hard. This is Democratic strategist, I don't even know his name, who had the meltdown the other week saying this exact same thing. But, this video right here is actually going to be dedicated to the awakening of my people. Yes, black people, man. It's this narrative that black people do not support Trump, and the media tries to make it seem like that we are all paid black Trump supporters, but that is definitely not the case.
Who do you think is better for the country, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
I say Trump. Why do you say that?
He's a businessman. He's going to think business. And Biden is a racist.
No wars, great policies, best years in the stock market.
Biden ain't doing we gonna get rid of his sweet.
As you can see, the media just refuses to let the American people know how blacks actually feel about Trump. We seen that his support in the black community is actually rising since 2020 and 2016. It's skyrocketed, especially, when you get a Joe Biden in that office. I'm trying to tell you. Now, this was a video that was in Chicago, and we know Chicago has been flooded with immigrants, and you got the mayor out there, Mayor Johnson out there getting over $70 million to help aid them, but can't do nothing for the citizens of Chicago. So yeah, man, ain't nobody going for this no more. We don't know what I'm saying? The whole country would benefit from more happy and healthy, prosperous black families. And under Biden, I don't see that happening. You try to buy a house today, go get a car. Matter of fact, go get a loaf of bread. Matter of fact, put gas in the car to go get any of that. Now, in addition to the black vote being, on the rise in terms of Donald Trump, y'all know that the rhetoric around Trump and women is always negative. Women for Trump wasn't really a thing, but that seems to be turning around in the black community too. Y'all, look at this.
In the election, nothing. I have now said that I am from my suburban perch with my rose garden and everything else. Now I'm totally gangster, because for the first time in my life, I'm going to be voting for the felon. If they convict him, voting for him. If they shoot him off to space on one of those Falcon 9 rockets and install him at the space station like a satellite, voting for him. Do I need to throw up like suburban gang signs or take a picture with a coffee mug? Whatever I have to do, get a t-shirt, buy merch. I'm voting for Trump. I don't care what they do to him, what they convict him of. And if that makes me gangster, I finally get my street cred after all these years. What impact is it having? It's driving people like me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't believe in criminals. But it's driving me to a place where I don't care what Trump says. I don't care what expletives he drops in the courtroom. I'm voting for him. Now, what's next? Me voting for Trump, black women voting for Trump, black men voting for Trump, children, if they can get into the ballot box and sign something, voting for Trump. Just tell us where we have to go to vote for this man. That's where they're driving us to.
The Democrats have definitely caused this on themselves by devaluing the black vote. Honestly, devaluing the vote, period, in my opinion, with all these illegal immigrants. Y'all trying to hurry up and rush them to citizenship. You know why? You're aiding them. We know you're stuffing them and buttering them up so they can go, you know what? Once we get to that poll, we already know who we're going for. Joe. Yeah, he the guy who gave me free money instead of helping the people of his own country. Bro, wow. And like this woman said, though, they can do any and everything to him. I don't think that the support is gonna diminish. At this point, no, bro. Like, at this point, y'all know how we voted against Trump, right? This time, it's us going against Biden, even if you don't like Trump. And you know what? Sitting on this side of the fence, I'm okay with that. You know, she said if they convict him, voting for him, if they, you know, shoot him off into space and on one of those Falcon 9 rockets and install him in a solid iron, bro, she was cooking. Now, as somebody who's a fellow Georgian, I was really surprised to see Warnock take this win. I seen a rising, growing support of Republican candidate. I can't even remember his name. He was a football player. I can't remember his name. I feel bad for that. But yeah. But anyhow, I don't even know why I brought that up. This is Warnock saying that the Georgia voters are gonna show up for Biden again. Really? Did you not see when Trump came to... Well, let me play his clip, and then I'll show you what it was like when Trump came to the Atlanta hood.
I think that Georgia voters, black voters included, are going to show up for Joe Biden the same way they showed up for me. Not to vote is to vote. It is to push Donald Trump a little bit closer to the White House, and that is a dangerous proposition.
Oh, really? As a Georgian, I disagree, and as this Georgian feels, I think she's on my side.
Hey, young lady, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm speaking with some black people about the Trump rally coming April 27th. And this young lady was telling me they were just talking about President Trump. Tell us what was going on.
He was never supposed to. Thank you. He was never supposed to be out of office, period. That's for one. And for two, he made sure that we had money. He made sure that we had more jobs. He made sure that he put gas was low for us. He put everything in perspective for us. So for one thing, I feel like he should never been out of the office. We need him back, period. And that's just that on me.
So you coming to the rally on April 27th?
I'm sure I am.
Are you going to bring the community with you?
I'm bringing the team with me.
All right, good. You got anything to say, young lady? Would you like anything to say?
Everybody be there. Catch me there.
All right. Y'all take care. We'll see y'all April 27th.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the last clip was, happening now. This was March 9th, 2024, as Georgia was patiently waiting Trump. Now, the reason why I showed the large crowd and not just a crowd of black people is because Warnock said not only are people going to show up, but I believe the black people are going to show up too. But dog, you see, we all seen the Chick-fil-A visit in Georgia that Trump made, bro. We not going for it, bro. We not going for it, all right? Y'all can continue to tell us that Trump is this and he's that and he's bad for us and he ain't got our best interests at heart, but we seeing right through all that BS, man. We actually know the things that, he did when he was in office. We actually know what it felt like. Well, not everybody, but every single thing, including myself. I don't know every single thing that he did, but everybody do know that they were better off in office while he was in office. And if anybody tells you differently, bro, it's strategic. They're telling you that on purpose. They have a real TDS hatred for this man. I don't think it's secure outside of waking up. We could probably hit some alarm clocks for him, but you just got to pray that they become awake and not woke. It's a difference. Anyhow, on the other news, the Dems, bro, y'all making some huge mistakes. Y'all got everybody turning up on y'all, turning away from y'all while turning up on y'all. We got a hip hop artist by the name of Plies. He's somebody whom is pretty comical when it comes to his commentary. However, this time around, he had a message sent directly to Joe Biden, to Kamala Harris, and the Democrats, literally.
Gotta go find Joe Biden for me right now. And Kamala Harris and the Democrats. Joanne Reed, Simone Sanders, I know y'all hate when I'm cussing, but I'm sick of it. Joe Biden, you just sent out a tweet 2 hours ago. I just imposed a series of tariffs on goods made in China. 25% on steel and aluminum, 50% on semiconductors, 100% on EVs, 50% on solar panels. China is determined to dominate these industries. I'm determined to ensure that America leads the world in them. Congratulations. Now get your ass in front of a camera and say the same Business go further than weeks. Somebody need to tell you that. Trump's in the court right now with a courtroom full of Republicans trying to intimidate the jury. Democrats,
trying to intimidate the jury. Wait, hold up. What? Trying to intimidate the jury? I don't think you watching the trial, bro.
Y'all motherfucking ass in the courtroom too. Y'all motherfucking intimidate the jurors. And when you get outside, set up a motherfucking podium just like they do and tell your motherfucking version of events that happened in the motherfucking courtroom today.
Mm-hmm.
Hakeem Jeffries, where the fuck you at? Mike Johnson out there lying. Get your ass out there. So motherfucking sick of y'all like y'all don't know how to do a motherfucking thing. Same motherfucking tweet 4 hours ago, Joe. Right motherfucking here.
I gotta edit all this
Jill
cursing
and I
out.
joined the people in Buffalo honoring the memories of the 10 souls stole from us and the hatred against black community 2 years ago. Get your motherfucking ass in front of a camera and show the world, Joe. Show the motherfucking world you in jail in Buffalo. You just want to keep motherfucking tweeting. Ain't nobody reading them motherfucking tweets. You all motherfucking wonder why the messaging ain't breaking through. Cause you ain't motherfucking showing nobody nothing. Sending out a motherfucking tweet. You in Buffalo? Show us you in motherfucking Buffalo, you in jail. So motherfucking sick of y'all. Act like y'all don't know how to do a motherfucking thing. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Now, he's somebody that's not from Georgia at all. But I had to post the meltdown, bro. And it's the Democrats' fault. All this is the Democrats' fault. You have your own people pissed off at you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't agree with maybe the whole Republican statement that he was making about Trump in terms of him trying to intimidate the jury. But hey, you know, maybe he was. You know, from his perspective, he genuinely feels like that. But from my perspective, hey, man, that judge is trying to intimidate the jury. You know, them lawyers in that court trying to intimidate the jury. And on top of that, I don't think that they were present inside the court. That wasn't even allowed inside the court. I don't know. I could be lying. I don't know that to be even speaking on it. So void that out of this whole thing. But anyhow, that meltdown, bro, these liberal meltdowns are epic, and I'm here for it all for the rest of the year. Lord, I cannot wait until November. Bro, the content gonna be amazing. I want to see another person get on the ground. Once they announce Trump being the winner. Anyhow, man, y'all be safe. Go check out somebody today. And if you're a black Trump supporter out here, if you're a Trump supporter, salute. But if you're a black Trump supporter out here, man, look, I understand your pain, dog. I get looked down to every single day. Every single day. I got people that I, you know, interact with on a regular basis whom feel differently about me, you know, but I appreciate the fact that, you know, some of them are actually respectful. They may feel different about my ideology, but hey, they don't care. They still keep me around. We cool. But others will distance themselves. And I promise you, dog, it's not because you are just a horrible person. It's because they are. What? You gonna stop messing with me because I support somebody you don't support? That's your goddamn problem, bro. What the hell wrong with y'all?